Each year, the GTA Online Summer Update has brought about some big changes to the game. Usually not as big as the December DLCs or the December updates, but still they've been pretty big over the last couple of years. And hopefully this year is no different. Although, the one thing that's happened this year that is completely different than every other year is the fact that GTA Online got re-released, I think, on the new consoles. The expanded and enhanced released with actually some new content earlier this year. And that might throw a wrench in the whole thing. But what I wanted to do in this video was sort of just go over everything we know about the summer update so far. Over the last couple of weeks, I've put out some videos telling you guys and showcasing some of the new details, but I figured I would just make one video to consolidate everything. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right in. The first thing I want to touch on is actually something that's going to be ending here in about a week-ish. With that expanded and enhanced release, Sony actually had sort of an exclusive period, or at least a promotional period, where the game, the GTA Online standalone, was actually free on the PS5. If you're on Xbox, I believe it's like, what, $10? But because of this promotional period, if you had it, or if you wanted it on the PS5, you get it for free. But you can see this is from the official Sony PlayStation blog at the very bottom, the little starred part. Offer available until June 14th. So that's in like, what, 8 days, 7 days, something like that. This promotional period is going to be ending. So the free edition of GTA Online is going to be going away. Now we're going to combine that with the fact that the expanded and enhanced stuff actually was sort of uploaded to the PC by Rockstar, sort of unintentionally. They didn't upload all of the actual like contents. It was just sort of placeholder files. But what that sort of told us was Rockstar, they are eventually going to be adding all the expanded and enhanced stuff, like all the House Workshop stuff, to the PC. And a lot of people are thinking this June 15th date, once the PlayStation sort of exclusive period ends, that's when we'll sort of be getting the expanded and enhanced on PC. I don't know if it's going to be like specifically on the 15th, that is a Wednesday, or maybe they just wait until this entire DLC comes out, which is maybe more likely. But it is looking very, very likely that with this summer DLC or in the next month or two, the PC is going to be getting that expanded and enhanced stuff. The next thing I want to bring up is actually something the Take-Two CEO said, specifically about GTA Online. So about 2 or so weeks ago, the Take-Two CEO said that GTA Online microtransactions will be down this year compared to last year. Now this could mean two things. Number one, there's not as many DLCs this year compared to last year, and last year only had 2. So that would mean maybe this year's DLCs, there'll only be 1. And maybe we don't even get a summer DLC. I don't think that's very likely. What I do think is going to be happening, and I think a lot of other people think this way as well, the DLCs and updates are going to go exclusive to the next gen consoles and then PC when it gets the expanded and enhanced. Apparently there's some internal discussions about this as well. Apparently the Rockstar developers have been frustrated and wanting to move on from the PS4 and Xbox One. So it does sort of check out that they would be sort of moving DLCs and updates exclusively to the newer consoles. But that is more than likely what's happening. And that sucks, of course, if you don't have a new console or PC. The one good news, maybe the silver lining, is that this isn't necessarily going to be happening with the summer DLC. I think this might actually mean the December DLC will be the first exclusive one, but that would sort of mean the summer DLC is like the final DLC for the old consoles. The third thing I want to bring up is something that we discovered recently, actually about the Cayo Perico Island. So this was found by Wildbrick on Twitter, and there's actually these buried stashes. There's about 20 of them on the Cayo Perico Island hidden in the game files that have not been released. And more than likely, this is going to be a part of whatever the next DLC is. It's not going to be like a main theme probably, but this could be one of those things they do for a week or so, or it could just be like a fun free mode activity they add. But they do have these buried stashes on the Cayo Perico Island. Now, whether or not that means this island might be open in free mode. I mean, look, that would be incredible. That'd be awesome. We don't know. That is just some speculation, but there are these buried stashes in the game files. So that is something we might be seeing in the summer DLC. And then the fourth and final thing is actually something we talked about like a day or two ago, the movie DLC with Michael. This was something Rockstar literally just added last week, I believe, but in the game files, they added a new NPC with the movie set as like what he's assigned to in the game files. And here's some of the footage. I mean, again, we talked about this a couple of days ago. This NPC just sits here from like 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. He has a Vespucci or a Vinewood sort of ID badge on him. The location he spawns at, I don't think is really important at all because it's sort of random. Mainly the part that's in the game files is what's important. The fact that Rockstar added this guy, he has the movie set as far as like the designation in the game files, and then it being a movie set, what character do we know that is involved with movie sets? Well, that's Michael. And then last DLC was the contract with Franklin. The speculation at the moment, this next summer DLC will be a DLC with Michael. And then actually the fifth thing I wanted to bring up, and this isn't something, I guess it's common sense, but with the addition of the expanded enhance, of course, there was the whole house car workshop thing that Rockstar made a big deal about, but they actually only have 9 total vehicles that can be upgraded at this workshop. So surely you would think, especially if the DLC goes exclusive to the new consoles, surely you would think there'd be much more house vehicles upgraded, whether they're older vehicles that just can go faster now or just new vehicles entirely. But definitely, I think be expecting a bunch of new house vehicles in this update. So anyway, that's now it. That's everything we know about the upcoming summer update. If we find out any more, if Rockstar give us, a trailer or anything, I'll let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button. But we should start seeing more and more stuff soon because we are in the period where Rockstar like to release their DLCs. So thank you guys for watching. Please drop the like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.